So today I'm going to talk about Too Many Games, which is a convention coming up in June that I'll be attending as part of C3, or the Cartridge Club Convention. It's like a family gathering for members of the Cartridge Club. So I'm going to this thing. It's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a lot of fun. And in preparation for that, I wanted to put together like a little list of wants, things that I'm hoping to get out of Too Many Games, or things I'm hoping to get while I'm there. So I'm going to put that together, do a little video, throw it out, and then I'd love to hear what you want before we get into what I'm looking for. Maybe shoot me a tweet, grab your phone, grab a camera, record a little video listing your wants for Too Many Games if you're going, what you're hoping to get there. Make a quick video, post it to Twitter, tag me in it at Cartridge Bros, or post it to YouTube, and then throw me a tweet with a link and I'll check it out. We'll see what you're looking for, and if I'm there and I see something you want, maybe I'll let you know. I'll shoot you a message and say, hey, I found this thing here you're looking for. Without further ado, let's get into my wants list for Too Many Games. So first up on my list of things I'm looking for at Too Many Games, or TMG, I am a notoriously bad mailer. It's really pathetic. I have things here that I've promised people, in some cases up to 2 years ago, to give them that are wrapped and packaged and ready to go, and I just haven't gone to the post office. So number one on my list for Too Many Games is to hand deliver a couple of games and items that I have set aside for Buried on Mars, Retro Pixel, Dean, Round 2 from Round 2 Gaming, and Derek, Two Dorks. I know he's not going, but I'm going to give something I have for him to those guys because they live in the same province, and just actually hand deliver these things that I finally have, been telling these guys I'm going to send them for the longest time, and then they'll have them. So that's number one on my list of things I want to get TMG, or want to do. Next up on my list, I want to take Musty Hobbit and Ryan from It's Rocket Sauce Ryan. I almost said his last name, which I do a lot, and I know he doesn't like, but I keep doing it because, well, I'm inconsiderate and forgetful. So I want to take the two of them out somewhere quiet and sit down and buy them a beer and thank them for taking over Cartridge Club Prime and for doing such a great job since my brother and I stepped down, and for really carrying on the tradition of family and community that the club was built on as a foundation. So that's number two on my list. I have it on good authority that Miles and Catherine from Flock of Nerds are going to be there. And at some point during the weekend from the 21st to like the 25th, I think we're there for, I would like to take, an hour or 2 hours to just sit and laugh with those guys. Miles is one of my favorite people to talk to. I've never had an interaction with him that I didn't walk away from feeling good, feeling better about things. And Catherine is like the secret savant when it comes to movie recommendations, and she just hits me with these gems like Super Bob, and I think it's Tear Down the House, I think it's called, or Burn Down the House, or Break Down the House, or My Old House. Anyway, it's about AOC. It's on Netflix. So these two, I want to sit with them. I want to laugh. I want to spend an hour or two just enjoying their company and soaking it up. At some point during the weekend, I would like to just sit and play some Coach co-op games with a bunch of Nintendo Switches and the Q-Dog crew, because I know Eric and Melissa are bringing one or two of their girls, and the Retro Nonsense family, and just enjoy this wholesome family gathering of actual kids and parents and adults, and like everybody just together playing games, having fun, and seeing the friendships grow that I know started last year. Also, you know what? Something I'm looking for. I know Pam and Will are going to be there. So at some point, I would like to corner Pam and convince her to do a weekly half-hour podcast with me, which would basically just consist of me being irrational and angry and ranting about things that don't matter, and her telling me what an idiot I'm being. Chances are we'll see them, we'll say hi, and then Pam will just tell me no right away, if she hasn't already messaged me and said no. But that's that goal there. What else? Let's see. Bill from SDC Pod's going to be there, and at some point during the weekend, I need to sit with Bill, take one of the evenings, and just have a deep conversation. When I went to the Buried Game Exchange, I stayed at Bill's house, and I think it was the first night I was there. We just sat and we talked, and he has a unique ability to put things in perspective for me, so I would love to just have a moment to just sit with him and pick his brain and hear that. Joe is also going to be there, and I just want to give Joe a hug. Joe is one of the guys in the club that we chuck the most shit at, and we give him a lot of grief. Some of it's deserved, some of it not. So I just want to give him a hug and say, you know what, thanks for being part of the club, thanks for being a friend, and thanks for putting up with all the stuff. Oh, you know what? Trav and Jake from Polykiller are going to be there. They're not bringing Hokey Briz, which is kind of a bummer because Briz is my guy, but I know they're coming. And at some point, I just want to watch the two of them riff. I just want to sit quietly in the corner and watch those guys just be themselves. They're so hilarious online, on their podcast, and in their videos, on their streams. I want to be there in their presence while it's happening live. Second to last, Discard. If there's one person at this place that I want to talk to and I must spend time with, it's this guy. Discard has this wonderful YouTube channel where he talks about game displays, and he just shows this love of things that he collects things, he loves them, and he loves displaying them, and he loves sharing those displays, and that's what I want to see. I want to talk to him about displays and choices and why he did the things he did and what inspires him, and just pick his brain about displaying collections. Now, my collection itself is gone for the most part, but I love watching his videos so I can sort of live vicariously through him. And last but not least, I want to make sure I attend the, I'm going to say this name wrong because I apparently have been saying it wrong forever, Winterion or Winter Ion, whatever it's called. I want to see that crew. They have a panel on RPGs called, I think it's Know Your Genre, and that's on the 22nd at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, I believe, in the Indie Stadium. Stevia? Anyway, I want to see that. I want to be in the audience for that because these guys are hilarious. They know what they're talking about. They're smart. They're actual video game professors. So, like, you need to be there to see that. And maybe if I could convince them, if they're all going to be there to do the Crouch Walk that they did on Extra Life 1 year to Smash, the tune of Smash Mouth in the game PUBG. So that's it. That's my want list for TMG. Now, I know you're thinking, hey pal, there's no games on that list. And you're right, you got me. I don't actually collect games anymore. But what I do collect is memories. And I'm going to TMG this year to hopefully build more memories and just celebrate friendships that I've had over the last 6 years online. And spend some time with people that I don't normally get a chance to see. So for me, too many games, or TMG, is actually too many memories, hopefully. So TMM, go me. But I want to hear your games. I want to hear what you're looking for. So shoot those videos. Send me a tweet. Let me know what you're looking for, and I'll tell you if I see them and pick them up. But yeah, that's me. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping to get out of this weekend that's coming up in June. And hopefully I'll see you there. If your name wasn't on this list, it's not because I don't specifically want to see you or I don't have something I want to do. Come up to me, give me a high five, shake my hand. If you want a hug, give me a hug. If you want to tell me this video sucked, tell me this video sucked. If you want to punch me in the mouth, I would prefer you warn me ahead of time so I can brace. But, you know, come up and say hi. I would love to see and hang out and meet everybody while I'm there, because I won't be, surrounding the vendor floor looking for things all day long. I'll be trying to find stuff to do. You want to go check out the Philadelphia Eagles Stadium? Let me know. I'll go do that. So thanks for checking this video out. I know it's been a minute since I did one, and hopefully you'll see me again soon? Question mark.